Welcome back to Class Farms, guys. Kai over here, tuning in from Nuremberg, Germany, IWA 2025. I'm at Taurus booth, and they've got something brand new, just unveiled. In fact, it is a concept, kind of prototype. It's not even ready yet, and it is this RPC 9. This thing looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like BNT, something tiny, 9mm pistol caliber carbine. Looks pretty good, and knowing that this is coming from Taurus, it's definitely going to have good quality, good reliability, let's just say, at a price point that pretty much everybody's going to be happy about. Somewhere in the 650 range MSRP, but which tells me that this should be easily found in the 500s in the United States. Now, when is it going to be in the United States? Sometime later this year, let's just say. That's it. Now, let me talk about some of the specs on this one. But before I get to it, I know I'm going to start manipulating this gun and all that stuff, and I have this handheld mic. Let me find a solution for this one real quick. And put this right here. So that way I have my own mic. There you go. I think you guys hear me just fine. So this is good, actually. Boom. All right, so here it is, RPC 9. Looks really cool, collapsible. I'm gonna start from the back this time. This collapsible telescoping stock. Obviously, in the US, we have our own braces. It is a 1913 compatible, so you can just throw whatever you want back there. And there's obviously 3 positions here. So that's pretty cool, right there. And moving towards here, the selector lever, ambidextrous. You can see it right there on this side, and you can just see it on this end. It is, I believe, it feels, it's like some type of metal, but the lower is actually all polymer on this one, right? Couple of pins right here, you pop these things, and the gun opens up, and good to go. But it is polymer, and the top is metal. And the grip seems to be AR style grip. It appears. Again, we don't know every detail on this one because Taurus will not talk about this. In fact, they're not supposed to even, I guess, kind of showcase it, but they're, I guess, teasing us folks. So I don't know a lot of information about this. So I'm just gonna go on with what I visibly see. And this thing seems like it's a regular AR grip. So I'll go ahead and say that you could probably put your AR grip on this thing. But it is actually nice, a little rubbery feeling on this one. Actually, like if I got this thing, I don't even replace it because it does feel pretty good. Normally I replace all my grips. Like it needs to be the right, like MacBook K2 or B5 stuff, right? Moving on to the trigger area. Now, let me send this bolt home. And trigger is just it's a regular PCC trigger, right? Just like that, there we go. Did it a little too fast. But that's the wall, and then it breaks nice and crisp. And then here is the reset. Kind of like moderate distance reset, but very positive. You actually feel that on your finger. So there is that. And moving towards here. Now ambidextrous magazine release, like on this side, obviously. And we've got on this side. Pretty cool. Also ambidextrous bolt catch or bolt release. Let me remove the magazine and demonstrate that right here. So you press right here. You gotta press a little bit harder. So ergonomically, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, not that bolt release, bolt catch is not all that ergonomic, at least for me. So let me tell you guys what I'm talking about. Now I wanna send this bolt home, right? And I'm having a hard time reaching it, right? It's kind of like tip of my finger is kind of touching that, and I've got big hands. So if you got even smaller hands, then you're not reaching. You're just gonna be somewhere around here. So you'll have to change your grip or maybe move a couple fingers, kind of like, kind of defeat the purpose a little bit when it comes to ambidextrous bolt release, bolt catch. And when we try to catch this bolt back here, so I just press. I gotta press a lot. There you go. It's right there. So that's it. Some may like it, some may not, but for me, I think this could have been, personally thinking this bolt catch, bolt release could have been maybe a couple of millimeters, 3 millimeters to the rear. That would have been better. And obviously on this side as well, you can just do your traditional. So if I go up here, there you go. You ran the gun, bolt lock to the rear. So you did your reload, like pop, send this home, the bolt goes forward, get back into it. So full Picatinny rail up here, just good old Picatinny, and there's a couple of collapsible, mechanical polymer sights on this. I'm not sure if this gun will come with these. I mean, these are pretty affordable entry-level sights, so maybe. But again, we don't know. So there's that. And there is your QD sling attachment points in the back right here. I kind of bypass those things, which is right there. And moving forward to, yeah, so we have this, yeah, it's talking about the bolt. Let me get to the bolt. This is going to be a direct blowback system. So there's no other, it's just a blowback system. And you can actually swap this charging handle to either side. There's that. You just move this and plug it on the other side. And moving forward to the M-LOK section right here. We've got M-LOK attachment right here. And one slot right here. There is a nice built-in hand stop. So when you grab it, so it's kind of right there. And you notice that I'm grabbing this thing just like that. The charging handle is right there. Well, good thing is it is non-reciprocating, so you're not gonna have to worry about that thing coming back and hitting your hand, creating a malfunction, right? So about M-LOK on 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock positions for your attachments. The barrel length is 4.5 inches. This is obviously a threaded barrel right here, so you can just kind of attach a direct thread suppressor or some other muzzle devices that you prefer. And obviously more barrel lengths will be coming in the future. At this point, 4.5 inch, that's it. And magazine, now 32 round Taurus proprietary magazines. Unfortunately, yes, they're not one of those really, CZ Scorpion or Cold Stick style or Glock mags, etc. Magazines where there's a lot of them out there. It's gonna be just this, but 2 of them will come with this gun. Overall, this is what it is. Flat face trigger, and looks pretty good, honestly, for what it is, and especially like right around that $650 price range. But that's the MSRP. I'm sure you're gonna find this gun in the 500s. This thing actually looks pretty sweet. You just throw your optic on there, and you're good to go. Throw a brace, obviously, in the back. I mean, look at this thing. Looks like, let's just call this the poor man's B&T. I don't know. That's what I could just say. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Feature them, because I really want them for myself. But hey, we're gonna do it all for you guys. So check out CF Contest. Guys, as always, we appreciate your business. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.